Welcome back to Pokémon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. In the last part, we managed to finally get through the Quicksand Desert. And at the very end, we found Mesperit, and we also found Grovyle, who stole a time gear. Now the guild all met up together to discuss this, and we all agreed to check out the Crystal Cave, which may be home to Azelf and another time gear. Whether it would be that straightforward, well, we'll just have to find out. Now recently I've been cutting out a lot of preparation, but there is one thing I wanted to do before we head off, on camera, and that is pick up this Shinx Claw. I opened up our boxes from our last dungeon raid, and got a bunch of exclusive items that I can exchange for this Shinx exclusive item. So I have no use for pretty much any of these. I don't have a Togekiss, don't have a Magmortar, or a Charizard, or a Azumarill, or a Tyrogue. So we'll just get rid of... We'll get rid of these two for now. And let's do the swap. So now we have a Shinx exclusive item. Keep it in the treasure bag to give its benefit to all of these team members. Shinx, Luxio, and Luxray. Boosts attack. That's excellent. I'm glad we finally got something for Omnis. So I'm gonna go put away my other exclusive items, and then we're gonna head out to the Crystal Cave. So let's get straight to it. Sounds like a nice place, Crystal Cave. I'm excited to see what's here. So this is Crystal Cave! Somewhere inside this cave, there should be a passageway that leads to Azelf's Lake. But it will take us forever if we search every step of the way. For starters, let's go as deep as we can. Let's do our best, Ekla. Let's indeed do our best. The party is still the same, and I'm hoping that's not going to be a problem, because we did have a lot of trouble in the last dungeon. Ooh, a Pure Seed, that's a new item. Warps Pokemon to Stairway. Nice. Hey, a Grovyle. It's at triple speed. Slow down. Chill out, dude. Ooh, that could have been bad. Especially if either Francis or Ego was on the receiving end of that rollout. That would have been awful. Hey, look, stairs. The prophecy fulfills itself. It just continues. Okay, that's a Wormadam. Let's, oh my goodness. Can we not? Can we seriously just not? There we go. Ego grew to level 20. And I need to turn Spore off. We don't want to waste PP for that. That's a really useful move. Red Gummy, Iron Thorn. Let's proceed. Oh, that's a scarf. What's that? A special band. Okay, might as well hold on to that. No one can really use it on this team at the moment, but it's better to have it than not. Wow, a Beldum. And it's gone. Okay. And another Graveler, huh? This is getting ridiculous now. I swear I'm missing more. Hey, another Beldum. That's that. So I came much more adequately prepared, I would say, for this dungeon. I brought some of the items I actually was thinking about bringing previously, including a Roll Call Orb in case we get split up, and I brought a Rainy Orb, which I did have. I said I had one, and I did forget to bring it to the last dungeon. So we have that now, just in case we have to deal with any unpleasant weather conditions. And then we got a Fossil Orb and an All-Hit Orb, which we did have previously but didn't use. Restocked on Reviver Seeds, Max Elixirs, and the general stuff. So we should be adequately prepared to deal with this dungeon, but I don't mind if it's challenging as long as it's not inordinately frustrating, like Sandvale happened to be. It wasn't even the dungeon that was frustrating, it was just Sandvale, really. This is quite a chill place, actually. Hey, the theme changed already. You know what? We're gonna look around this floor, actually, instead of just going straight down the stairs. This is an adventure. This is a dungeon crawler. Let's explore. That was a Cranidos. Here's another Beldum. We could probably hit this with Bite, because it's part Psychic type, that does neutral damage, so let's not waste all of our Force Palms. Petrify Orb, that's very useful. I'll take that. A Sleep Seed. I actually brought a couple of those with me, just in case we have to fight a boss. Or if we get into a situation like in a monster house, where we really need to mitigate some damage. A Surviper. I can't attack while I'm wrapped. That's really annoying. But that does that. I like how they're getting more adventurous with designing these dungeons and having them change theme much quicker. Ooh, careful, Francis. Hey, Francis grew to level 25. Ooh, wow, that was a critical hit and it still didn't knock it out, huh? Okay, that's fine. Just means things are getting a bit more challenging. That's good. We can force palm this, that's for sure. So I mentioned it a couple of times about the pace of the game increasing. And it really has. It seems just to be story dungeon after story dungeon after story dungeon right now. Which is fine, I don't mind that. But I do kind of like the a Violent Seed. Yeah, we know what it does. We already have one with us, actually. Let's just eat this apple, actually, since it's here. Oh. Careful. Oh, you recovered from that really quickly. What was I talking about? Oh, right, the pace of the game. So how things have sped up, but I do still enjoy kind of the little grindy parts of the game where you don't do a whole lot, you just do some missions and collect some items and level up and stuff like that. I really do enjoy that part of the game, so hopefully it opens up a bit more again soon. So we get some more of that. A Joy Ribbon, what does that do? Converts damage into EXP? That's so good! Wow, I definitely want that, but what can I swap for it? Let's get rid of these Geopebbles. We're not going to use them. We have Silver Spikes, and that should be all we need. I think that's the highest tier of thrown item that we have access to at the moment. And I know a few people in the comments were saying they do enjoy the grind of the game, and enjoy seeing how I prepare for things. I've been cutting a bit of that out recently, but I definitely will keep more of it in. Why don't I just eat this apple, actually? Yeah, I'll definitely keep more of the preparation and the thinking parts of the game in, just not when we have so many story quests and story missions to do. Where are my Silver Spikes? Let's use those. Ego grew to level 21 and can learn a new move. Whirlwind. Sends the target flying. If the target hits a wall or another Pokemon, it sustains damage. I feel like that could be really useful if Ego gets into a bad situation where it's surrounded by enemies. It could just blow them away. That's the ideal, but what's realistically going to happen is it's just going to knock away enemies when I'm trying to knock them out. So we're going to get rid of Whirlwind. We have Double Team as a defensive option as well as Growl, so we should be alright for now. I don't think we necessarily need Whirlwind as well. A Shieldon. We already saw a Cranidos, so it seems appropriate that the other Generation 4 fossil Pokemon will be here too. Of the two, I think I prefer Shieldon. I think Bastiodon is really good. We don't need the escape wall. I don't think Granados is bad, though. I think it's just a bit generic. It's just a rock type with a lot of attack. It's, you know, just not particularly interesting to me. Let's proceed. We're already at the 11th floor. This has been really quick. I gotta say, I'm a fan of all these rock and steel types, since I can force palm them really quite effectively. Or I would be able to if I had PP for force palm. Do PP ups exist in this game? I swear I've seen them before. Almost grew to level 28! Wow, so high level now. Yeah, I swear I've seen PP ups in this game, or at least in Red Rescue Team. I imagine they do exist. I also imagine they'd be quite rare, because they're very useful, very good items. So... okay, let me just... it's gonna go quicker for everyone if I just restore Force Palm and use it. There we go. Blue gummy, purple gummy. Don't really need a blue gummy, do I? Don't have any water types on the team. Let's swap it for the purple gummy, because purple is poison? Ghost. Oh, well, I guess we don't need either of them, really. Oh, are we fighting? Ego has decided we're fighting. Ooh, Crystal Cave Depths. Is this the deepest part of the caverns? It's never the deepest part, we've learnt that. Hey, Ekla, over there! Look at these 3 crystals, they're huge! They're in different colours, too. Clearly they stand out from the other crystals. On the way here, we didn't see anything out of the ordinary. So I think these crystals are clues, Ekla. They must be keeping a secret. It makes sense. I feel the same way. On the journey to Fogbound Lake where we met Uxie. Wah! Watch out! Step back, everyone! Groudon's stone statue held the secret. Then, on the way to the underground lake where we met Mesperit. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go! The quicksand pools allowed passage into the underground lake. Could this place lead to Azelf's Lake? It should be like those other 2 places. There should also be a secret here. Wow, this crystal changes color when you touch it. This crystal changes color when you touch it too. This might have something to do with solving this place's secret. Try touching them yourself, Ekla. Red, green, and blue, huh? The color does change when I touch it. And it can change into a variety of colors. 3 crystals? Changing colors. What could this all mean? Ah! It's starting, again. A dimensional scream. I see. Of the 3 spiritual elements of knowledge, emotion, and willpower, Azelf is the being of willpower. Willpower is the motivation that drives us. It's a unifying power. To unify is to make one, so if the colors of the crystals were made one, the path should reveal itself. What is the color of Azelf's spirit? That is the question. Azelf lives at the Crystal Lake. Then Azelf's spirit must be affected by the crystals. That was unlike my earlier experiences. All I heard was a voice. No. That's wrong. This happened once before. It was a Groudon statue. I heard only a voice that time too. But why does that happen? Why did I hear only a voice then, and now? Hey, what's the matter, Eckler? Oh, did you have another vision? Did another dimensional scream come to you? I knew it! So what did you see? According to that voice, Azelf is the being of willpower. The voice said the crystals should be all made one color. Make the crystals one color. That's it! I need to match the color. These 3 crystals need to all be the same color. I guess you have an idea about what to do. Now, what's the color supposed to be? The color of willpower. That must mean the color of Azelf's spirit. Azelf lives at Crystal Lake, Crystal Cave, and Crystal Lake. Is Azelf's spirit as clear as crystal? Or no, could it be the color of cold water? I guess you really have an idea about what to do. Okay, I'll leave it up to you, Eckler. See if you can solve the secret of the 3 crystals. Okay. Let's see. Oh, so we have quite a few different colors we can use here. My first instinct was, let's just go with blue because Azelf is blue. Maybe that's too simple. No, I got it right. Yeah, to be fair, this game's for kids. Wah! A tremor! It's dangerous, Eckler. Let's back off. Neat. Wow, what is this? There's a big jagged opening in the middle. Do you think that we should go through there? Maybe that leads to Azelf's Lake. Those 3 crystals were the key, Eckler. They opened a path that may lead to a time gear. Let's go, Eckler. Onward to Azelf's Lake. Crystal Crossing. Alright. Well, let's get to it. I kind of want this Oranberry. What could I swap for it? Let's swap this red gummy. Another Wormadam. Yeah. Ooh, a Floatzel. We don't need to fight them, though. Oh, we're gonna have to fight this one, because it's not gonna let us pass, isn't it? That's fine. Oh man. I've been trying to say it less, but it deserves to be said right now. This music is really good. Hey, a Bagon. Is that the first one of these we've seen? I think it might be. It's cool. Not my favorite dragon type, but it's fine. Another Wormadam here. Oh, okay, and it's gone. Might as well take this one out as well, since it's right here. We have to walk past it to leave. Hey, don't crit me. I really like this dungeon because it's so chill. After the stressful experience that we had previously. We don't need a gold gummy. I thought it was a yellow gummy at first, but it's not. After the stressful experience we had in the quicksand desert, it's nice to come to a place that's a bit more chill, that's not absolutely destroying me. Both physically and mentally. An Orma Orb. I think we have one of those already. No, I'm asleep. Well, I'm awake now, and as a result... Right. How do I move so that nobody steps on this trap? Well, there was an attempt made. Ha, a Slumber Orb. How ironic. Well, let's continue on. Oh my goodness, my luck with these stairs, seriously. Is the game being nice to me now after what I had to just experience? It must be. That's fine. Hey, level up. 28 for me. Hey, that's a really big Kecleon shop. Howdy. Blue gummy, zinc band, link box, and a black gummy. Well, we don't need any of that. A link box, I believe that's the first time we've seen one. So, we have linked moves here, Charge and Spark for Omnis. I believe if they run out of PP, they unlink, and a link box allows you to link moves in a dungeon just in case that happens. Also, that was a Glameow. That's the first one of those we've seen. Don't really have much to say about Glameow. I think it's a thoroughly unremarkable Pokemon. Purugly, however, very memorable. Anyone who's played Diamond and Pearl and Platinum will know exactly why. Anyone who hasn't, I highly recommend you do. Ego grew to level 22. The gap is gradually closing between our lower level members and our higher level members. Ooh, a Reviver Seed. That's pretty good. I want that. Let's get rid of this purple gummy since we don't have any ghost types on the team. This is actually ridiculous. How many times have I found the stairs in the first room in this dungeon? That is crazy. My luck really does work in mysterious ways, huh? Okay, let's get rid of... Probably don't need that special band. Basement 9th floor? Oh, a Glalie, cool. It did a lot of damage, but it also takes a lot of damage. And all the boxes are coming out now, huh? Okay, let's just give this to Omnis since he took a pretty big hit from that Icy Wind. Better safe than sorry, right? There's another one over here. Hey, leave Omnis alone. Why do Glalies really hate Omnis? Francis grew to level 26. Really close to catching up now. An Orenberry. I remember seeing one of these right at the beginning of the game. It's a look-alike item. It deals damage. Okay. You kidding me? Ego! Ego, come back! Ego, please! This is ridiculous. This is why I brought the Roll Call Orb. Probably should have used it before... There we go. Probably should have used that before I had to use the Reviver Seed, all things considered. I didn't expect Ego to run into something that would actually one-shot it, though. We got enemies on the way. Absol. And another Glameow. Absol, I think, is another one of those Pokemon that's, that everybody likes. It's just really cool. And it got a Mega Evolution, and I was quite happy about that, actually, because I feel like it was a Pokemon that could have used a Mega Evolution, as opposed to Pokemon like, I don't know, like Tyranitar and things like that were already strong enough and didn't need a Mega Evolution. So it's kind of cool to see Absol, which is one of my favorite Gen 3 Pokemon, get a Mega Evolution. Speaking of which, I think I mentioned how I kind of had my opinion changed on Mawile over time, and I think its Mega Evolution was actually a part of that, because before it had a Mega Evolution, it was a completely unremarkable Pokemon, but Gen 6 came along, gave it part Fairy type, gave it Mega Evolution. Hey! Alright, No, I knew someone would do it. And we're not going to get that back, are we? Because it's in the water. Fantastic. These traps are really annoying. They're always in a position where it's going to force someone else to step on them. But I am going to remember to re-equip my Sky Blue Bow this time. Do we have any other held items that we could give? Well, we might as well give this Joy Ribbon to Ego. It's better than nothing. And that reminds me, I did want to check IQ. This is all you've got, and it's all on at the moment. Yeah. I believe there's an IQ trait that makes party Pokemon a little bit more sensible around traps. But I guess we don't have it yet. Okay. Oh, this is not the best of situations. Luckily, the Glalie still seems to be going for Omnis, oddly enough. Yeah. Show 'em what you're all about, Omnis. That's what I like to see. That pressure is getting really annoying. I'm just gonna pop a max elixir. I imagine we're coming quite close to the end of the dungeon. So if there is a boss at the end, I certainly would like to be prepared for that. Speaking of which, turn Spore on now. 13th floor. Oh, another Glalie. Do not. Do not! Thank you, Omnis. Ego grew to level 23. Alright, that works. That's a yellow gummy. Let's use this apple. What's that? A faux fear orb? Don't necessarily need that since we have a faux seal orb and a petrify orb. Ooh, Ice Fang, that's gonna hurt. Okay, I'm just gonna force palm this one. Never mind. There we go. We must be coming to the end of this dungeon now. I imagine there's going to be a boss and a lot of talking. I didn't want to split this episode up, but I might actually have to. Nah, we don't need any of that. Like I said, we don't necessarily need any more orbs to deal with monster houses, since we already have 2. Here we go, Crystal Lake. Hey! Look, Akla, it's the lake! Incredible! Look at all those crystals emerging from the lake's surface. Is this like where Azelf lives? Hey, Akla, look over there! Look, in the middle of the lake! Where it's like an island. I think I see someone. Let's go! Hey, what's happening there? That's Grovyle. Now I'll take it. The time gear. No, you can't take it. Never. This is what I saw in my vision during the dimensional scream. The vision I saw then. It was an event in the future after all. Who is that over there? Azelf? If it is, Azelf's in trouble. Let's go help, hurry. Now, sunk down there. That's the time gear, isn't it? Fine then. Azelf, wasn't it? I must apologize, but I must take that time gear. Wait. Hold it, Grovyle. You know, my name? Grovyle the Thief. I heard from Uxie and Mesprit that you were coming. It would have been better if I'd just knocked you out directly, but I also thought that I could possibly lose. So I set up a fail-safe system. What? What did you do? What? Tremors?